Alright, welcome guys to the stream. How we doing? Alright. So, I do want to continue my other campaigns. More of those thank yous, we're just to the point where we're nearing like the full campaign victory, and I can't show you guys that yet. And Wanbo has something going on with it that I don't want to stream that one again until Wednesday, the 30th. So, because of that, I thought we'd do the Changeling. I did think about doing some Empire, like either as Gilt or Carl, but in case it is a super pain and nightmare playing as him, I didn't want to deal with that today because it's Sunday. I've had a day off of streaming. It was good to unwind and relax. Got a lot of things done yesterday, and so yeah, I just kind of wanted to have some fun with it today. So per usual, we're doing very hard. C lanes are fine. Modifier AI doesn't need any more cheats, and everything else is just fine. So yeah, just going with the Changeling. Hopefully we get lucky and get a good our first like skin change, I guess, and we'll be able to move on from there, and we'll just enjoy some Tzeentch and some Tzeentch corruption and destruction. So welcome. Hey Baba, how we doing? I apologize for it being dark down here for two reasons. One, it's storming outside today, and two, I forgot to turn the light on. So you just get to see how red and gingery my beard is today. Which I did think about streaming it on Kick during the day today, but I really just want to keep at it with YouTube as well. But I will be streaming on Kick later today. I'll let you guys know via my Discord and on Twitter. So if you guys don't follow me, I do have... it's not in the description, I don't think. No, it is. My Twitter... my goodness, is in the description of the stream if you guys want to check it out. I just post, when I'm going to be live, when I'm uploading, that kind of stuff, and general announcements. Okay, so, the Changeling. We are going to have some fun with you.
The Changeling.
Now, we're going to attack Needling first. Way the Trickster, we got to start with that to unlock anything else.
The means to my schemes.
Which one is that? Oh, that's just the rift. Okay. Okay. So I don't think I can do anything really until I capture the first settlement. Yeah, I have to establish a cult there before anything else really triggers. Now, Flensburg, where are you? Okay, we need to get rid of this and do the economy one. The percentage from the economy anyway. And let's do... The Flamers of Tzeentch are really good. But I also need more grimoires and cult supplies. So let's jump on it and get this first battle done. Hey David, how we doing? And we'll fight it manually. First battle of the day. Get one underneath our belt, and yeah, we'll push through. If it does end up getting too dark on the actual camera, I can always turn the light on. But okay, this one's not too difficult. If you guys haven't watched a stream on him just yet. You guys need to not be on fire at will. Set you up here, put you here. We'll end up getting rid of the Furies, they're worthless. Put you here. and we'll do some damage with the Changeling. Let's do it. Just over here working. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Baba. Good, the tricks are a good choice. I appreciate that, man. Glad you're looking forward to it. I mean, speaking of work, I do have some updates. Good and bad news. Nothing really bad for the channel, because it's not affecting my schedule. It's just going to be, I have more of a set schedule now. So I'll be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. I'll be streaming. And I'm going to try on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays to upload a video of some sorts. I'm going to end up starting to work 6 days a week just to make some more money. Because it's just need to do it. Really, what it comes down to, just need more monies. And so, yeah. Hey, will you leave me alone? I'm just trying to cast some spells, you know? Just let me do my thing. So far from the DLC for me, the best is the mother. What's your favorite out of the three? Mine's probably, even with the broken mechanic, I imagine the stuff for one bow is going to be patched out before it's going to be released. I feel like that's so busted, there's no way they don't do it. So for me, it's probably Wanbo, Mother Ostankia, and then the Changeling in terms of enjoyment. Like, the Changeling is fun if you just went straight up like power. The Changeling is definitely that, you know, the thing to play. He's just so powerful. Himself, his faction, how his faction plays, you know, you can't really beat it. But for an actual gameplay campaign, Wanbo or Mother Ostankia for sure. I just like Wanbo's better because he's actually in Cathay, but he's also in Lustria, which, having played his campaign, it's still oh shit. Oh no, okay, that was actually a decent cast. Like, his campaign is still very playable and it's still very doable. He can confederate Kairos? Yes, he can. Yeah, because they're technically within the same like faction. It's not like the Warriors of Chaos or Champions of Chaos, that kind of thing. Good. Well, that's yeah. The thing is, it's just getting down to meet Kairos. So he can confederate him, but yeah, because I mean, technically, so in my playthroughs that I've done, the strongest playthrough I've had with the Changeling in my own time is when I've gotten lucky, because on turn, I think in turn 1 here, I can't remember exactly, but it's really relatively early in the campaign, you get a random form that you can change into. And in one of those playthroughs of mine, I was able to get Kairos himself. And when you get Kairos as the Lord you can change into right away, he has Tzeentch's Firestorm and Regrowth. And so if the Changeling himself, which the Changeling himself has Tzeentch, just regular Tzeentch magic. But if you get into a lot of damage, or start taking loads of damage, you just pop him into Kairos, and you can heal with Regrowth until you get like the Blue Scribes, who right now might be my favorite legendary hero in the game. That should be the armor losses. He didn't get much kills, but he did loads of damage. And we didn't take any, I don't think we took any damage whatsoever. Good stuff. How easy is it? I haven't tried it personally. It's not, I don't think it's necessarily difficult to do. It's more about just taking the time to go and do it. Because you're pretty far away, and he doesn't really line up with any of the schemes that you're trying to do in terms of like being able to teleport and like go there and do, you know, theaters, you know, achieve theaters or complete theaters in an area. It's something you pretty actively have to go out and try and do.
There are seekers after wisdom here.
Okay. Okay, so what we want to do is put the this hero into Wart Bag. That way I have somewhere to attack next turn. Needling. Yep. Let's do that one. And yeah. And then we're gonna come back and deal with the vampire accounts afterwards.
The Changeling.
And we're going to do the symbiotic trickster cult. Nice. Ew, I got Manfred, it looks like.
Chaos incarnate.
Formless horrors. Yep, I got Manfred. Which, if we would have gotten a flying one, that would have been better. Because the problem when you get a vampire count for a formless horror, you can't actually heal yourself. Because of none of your... Let's
always scheme.
Grab that and upgrade that. Is because you can't actually... Oh man. At least I got the money one here. But anyway, you can't use the Invocation of Nehek because your unit is not a undead unit. So you still get like Wind of Death, you still get all of the other spells, but you can't actually heal yourself. Which is, for me anyway, like in my opinion, it's one of the big things you'd want to get out of that. Unless you have a way to contact Kislev through a tech tree or mission. And you're riding Kislev with Kislev. Is there a way to revive them? I believe so. I personally don't enjoy taking the time to do things like that, but I do believe you can revive those lords. You just like in any reviving type situation, you just have to be in the right settlement and have the right levels of corruption in them. Now, in terms of technology, I'm not really too concerned with any of the changing of the ways. They're just with how the Changeling plays, you don't really need them, if that makes sense. Like they're nice to have and they're fun to mess with people, but I really want to get to the teleport stance usage minus 100% for the Winds of Magic, because as soon as you do the War Host in Waiting and the Architect's Chosen, you can unlock or research any of these technologies in here, and so that one is a huge one. It makes fighting battles within the Empire and like completing schemes, and not only in the Empire, but just completing schemes in general. It makes it so much easier because you're able to snipe out enemy armies so much easier. And so yeah, I'm gonna go for the War Host in Waiting. And I actually end up getting like some of these over here versus getting these. It's really not that big of a deal. The changing of the ways is just sort of
joy we shall have.
For me anyway. I feel like it's just like if he didn't have the changing of the ways as the Changeling, it wouldn't matter. Like it wouldn't negatively impact his campaign whatsoever.
Here, there, everywhere.
All right, I need to change that. Let's get rid of that. And let's attack him here. Let's do it. But yeah, Mother of Stank is like for my campaign that I streamed this last week. I really enjoyed it. It was lots of fun, and I'm not really sure how it all ends up playing out, because when I've played as one bow, when I've played as the Changeling, I've been able to keep tabs on how other factions are doing and staying alive. And a few things I've noticed, other than when I actually played as Mother Ostankya, is Zarina does pretty well. And this is technically my 5th Changeling campaign that I've done now, and in all of those, other than when I played as Mother Ostankya, she has conquered like 15 or 16 settlements, is doing fine, you know, whatsoever. Then of course, as soon as I play as Mother Ostankya, she got wiped out. Like all of Kislev was wiped out, which was just really unfortunate. But you know, it's not the end of the world. It was just a little frustrating. And it takes a long time to meet them, because you don't have a technology that allows you to meet them. You know, you have to go through and, you know, send a hero there or something like that, which I personally don't like doing that kind of stuff, because then you're spending, you know, depending on the cost of the hero, you're spending that amount of money every single turn. They're not getting any levels up. They're not engaging in your campaign. They're just a scout, and it's just kind of a waste of time, a needless waste of time. Granted, I didn't really focus on the teleporting hex either, so I mean there are many things that I could have done a lot differently in terms of meeting them sooner, but I agree. A technology in order just to meet them would be really nice. But like outside of the lore side of things and her position and whatnot, I really did enjoy her campaign. It's just like a lot of things with this DLC, it just doesn't match up with what the lore says, doesn't match up with what the trailers have been showing and displaying. So it's just sort of catches you off guard, but it doesn't mean they're not playable, if that makes sense. Like all of them are very enjoyable, they're all very playable. So one is the best Lizard Lord in this DLC. I'm excited to play him. That's fairly subjective. With this DLC, it really comes down to just personal play style. So just bear that in mind. This one is probably of all the DLCs where if you don't like playing a certain way, then there are some that you won't enjoy, and that's just the factor of it. You know, like for example, even though I haven't been streaming as much per day, I have been keeping tabs on what people have been saying in the community. And for the Changeling, for Mother Ostankya and all that stuff, a lot of people are upset with them. Not as much as, say, like the gameplay that they've seen, but just the fact that the lore side of stuff doesn't match up with the location on the map, which I'm not saying that doesn't matter by any means, but in terms of affecting overall gameplay, it doesn't really affect the gameplay. In terms of how they play, do they struggle, do they survive, that kind of stuff, that's just not necessarily true. And for me, for example, like people like me who don't really know a lot of the lore side of things and are just kind of playing the game to play the game, it's not going to bother them as much. So like there's so much in this DLC where it's going to be super subjective, where, you know, I'm going to like this because of this reason, but someone else won't like it for whatever else reason. And I know that every DLC, every thing within Warhammer and Total War is like that, but this one is just, I would say, more pronounced. Symbiotic. Got some crappy items so far.
The Changeling.
Alright, do Golden Hounds. And for him, I want to go down his... He kind of has two special skill lines, but I want to go down this one first. That way, when I start getting more formless horrors, I get more of the attributes from them.
Equipped to deceive.
Okay, let's see. Can I... No, I don't have enough cold supplies. Okay. Alright, we'll just save that for the time being. That way I get some money. And let's move on. The live stream with this YouTuber, we just rushed to the hex that allowed him to travel. Yeah, exactly. Like, that could have... That's definitely a tactic. You can also always abandon the area, but then you lose that landmark settlement. There are a lot of things you can do to get to Kislev much faster than what I've done, or than what I did in my campaign. Yeah, definitely. Alright, let's attack this guy. It's all about, like, battles for him, which we haven't fought a land battle yet, but that would be one of them. Getting to Festus as well could be useful, but it's not necessarily immediate as well. If we really want to get to other places, then we need to do this one, which is really easy to do. Basically, just work your way over here, pop down the spread corruption ability, hang in that area for 3 turns, boom, you got it. It's really easy to complete that one.
Bringing bedlam.
It's just that I don't want him not to be fighting battles. And I need to be fighting battles. Alright, let's attack. Alright, let's come down here. And let's recruit some pink horrors. And get rid of the Furies. They are useless. Alright, I need more of those. And let's move on. Money will be pretty tight here early on. No Changeling, impossible to play, the loser of the player. How does it feel to play against Changeling as Vlad? Hey, Headshot, welcome. It's very stressful. It's just very stressful. Because you don't know who he's going to prioritize as. Yeah, it's easy to figure out where he's at, though. The AI does like to use the spread corruption, so the easiest thing I can recommend to do is just keep tabs, like every turn, like keep tabs on your corruption. Like, is Tzeentch corruption going up? Is it going down? You know, that'll tell you if he's in the area, if he's left the area, that kind of thing. And it kind of just depends per settlement if you want to do the anti-corruption building. It's just, I don't know how else to really explain it than that, but yeah, you're just, it's stressful. It's stressful.
My tricks don't have to result in terror, but it's much more fun when they do.
We need to take the moot. Ooh. Well, you're dead.
Praise Sigma. I am everyone. And no one.
17. Alright, let's do it.
Here,
Nope. Don't need to ambush him.
everywhere.
One thing you need to be careful, though, is, so like if you are able to determine what province he's in, just be very careful when you're moving. Just like the player, if you, because the Changeling doesn't have to be in ambush stance to attack you. If you're walking and you happen to be in his path, it'll trigger that battle. I don't know from like, I've never ran into him in a campaign. I have just been able to determine like where he's at. And fortunately, I've never actually gotten a battle activated, because I'm not 100% certain if you can run away. Just like the player, like if I'm in ambush stance as the Changeling, yeah, I can ambush somebody. But if I'm just like in a recruiting stance and the enemy walks into my zone of control while I'm recruiting, it still prompts me to attack the enemy, the AI, if I want to. And I don't know if it does that when you're going against him. I just haven't ran into that situation. But and that's why I said like it's just stressful, because you don't know, like you could be having a great campaign and then the next minute you get ambushed, or you get teleport stance sniped, stuff like that. So the big thing is being in ambush stance, so you hide from the enemy over the end turn, or just being in a settlement so he can't ambush snipe you. It's very stressful. It's much like the Demon Prince when Warhammer 3 first came out, when he would just randomly teleport stance snipe you from halfway across the map, because you just don't know where it's coming from. Like, you could be setting up an ambush for, say, Vlad. You're recruiting a lord, you got Carl, whoever in ambush stance, and bada bing bada boom, your recruiting army gets sniped by the Changeling. Like, I don't know if that will happen, but it technically can happen. So it's very stressful. It's very stressful. Which, as of right now, I plan on experiencing it firsthand with you all, where I will do a Empire campaign after you guys have access to it. So on Wednesday, when it releases to the public, I plan on doing a Empire campaign to see how well we can kind of combat the Changeling.
Moving and shaking to new exploits.
Or should she have a quest battle that allows her to discover? Because of either one, really, like it would make sense if you had a quest battle with her like coming in as reinforcements. Like, say Kastalton or Zarina is, in the quest battle, that is, say they're like on the verge of defeat and you're there to protect them. Like you answer their call, basically. You're like Rohan coming in and saving Gondor, kind of thing. Like that could definitely be a more of a lore friendly. Just because she's supposed to be the protector of Kislev, they're on the verge of getting wiped out, etc., etc. But I do know they are aware of the problems with the Changeling and what people are concerned with in regards to Empire campaigns, or not even the Empire campaigns, just that area for Festus, Khazrak, the Empire, Vlad, Bretonnia, like all of the factions in that area. They are aware of basically the Changeling. Like the developers know that it can be a problem. I don't know what they're gonna do about it. We haven't heard anything. I just know that they're aware of everyone's concerns with it. What's your opinion on the Ulrika? Oh, she's good. I like her, yeah. She's good. Yeah. I have no issues with her, personally. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. I forgot that they have a mortar. Which, if I had a flying mount, I could just pop right on over there, but... Good. Doing loads of damage, just kind of softening them up a little bit. And also, welcome on. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing well. And hey, Headshot, I'll be on Kick later as well. Today. Which, when I can, I will. I know I haven't really done them in the past. but I will be doing a review of the DLC when I can. Hey, BFM Enu, welcome. Having a nice stream. I appreciate that, man. Hope you're having a good Sunday. But yes, I will be doing a review of the DLC and just talking about, you know, itself as a whole, my thoughts on it, and all that jazz. What I kind of plan on doing in the future, moving forward, and whatnot, because it's gotten me to think about quite a bit, and I'm not sure exactly how that video will really end up looking, and so I'm just waiting to release that video and finish edits on it and whatnot until after the review embargo drops. So, but because that video overall will kind of explain what not only my opinions, but what I plan on doing moving forward here. Alright, I'm out of Winds of Magic. Oh, snap. Get out of there. Alright, good. You're dealt with. He'll run off the battlefield. Do you think, do you enjoy the Changeling? Is it worth the wait? And I can't technically answer that question, but I can say I do enjoy the Changeling, but I can't answer your second one because that's technically influencing you whether or not you should buy it, and I can't comment on things like that. But overall, am I having fun? You bet. You bet. But yeah, have a nice day, David. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Took a little damage on the cockatrice. But doing loads of damage just with the pink fire. Alright. Which I need you to come in over here.
Traipsing that away.
Those just regular pistoliers. Alright, you. I need you to shoot him. He's a good single entity killer. Alright, you get over there now. Charge into there. Shoot the archers. Such cool animations. Got loads of their army over here though that we gotta be on the lookout for. Alright, you keep shooting him, please. Get those army losses. Alright, I am definitely out of magic though. Alright, good stuff. Alright, you're out of ammunition. Let's bring you back here. Actually, let's just bring you forward. Let's just make a straight line like so. Bring you forward. Bring you over here. Alright, cockatrice, where you at? Alright, get him out. Let's come over here. I'm a bit worried. Nuke already made it a pain at the start. Definitely. Definitely. Festus is pretty tough. Definitely. Alright. Let's turn into Manfred. I won't have any of his abilities yet, but at this point I've spent my magic and he's just a better melee fighter. And let's move forward with you guys. Maybe. There we go. Starts in the Empire as well. Ooh, that was that. Oh, yeah, that's not a good trade. That's not a good trade. Alright, let's shoot into that lovely, lovely blob. Let's shoot the Pistoliers. Zangors, though, I really like those. Really like the Zangor units.
I serve me.
Nice. Alright, get them back. Alright. End battle. There are a lot of things, though, overall, that are worth checking out. The AI stat modifier is a big one. It's just given me overall, not with just the new legendary lords, but it's made the game a lot more enjoyable for me because the AI doesn't get such blatant cheats out of it. The replenishment would be nice, but I also need more money.
I choose.
Ooh, I'll take that word safe.
With these gifts, we sow change.
And I want to do the Fool the Wind.
Oh, such power.
Stay here, and I don't need to recruit, but I need to stay in Wartbag. That way I'm hidden, so I don't get attacked. And alright, I don't need that. That could be pretty good. Yeah, let's swap that over. And let's move on. The reason why I suggest to look at the stat modifier is because, and this isn't talking about just this DLC, just DLCs overall. It's the changes they've made in the game have allowed me to use DLC units that I previously have never used before because of those changes. You know, like the quote unquote you have to do this if you play on legendary or very hard difficulty is not necessarily a thing anymore if you utilize the changes that they've made. Alright, let's attack the Moot. Alright, I'm fine with that. And just hold off on the money building there.
I am changed.
And it's not that you don't have to do that anymore. It's just it's not as much of a selling point in my opinion. Hey Marcus, how we doing? All right, let's do the I'm just better than you. The ammunition one only matters if you transform it into a lord that actually has ammunition, which right now we don't. But yeah, we really want to get more magic. And money is just going to be pretty scarce for the time being. But I do need more. Alright, let's. It's 5. Okay, don't do it now. Because we're going to come to Swordshofen. And that's when we'll do it next turn. Is pop down that changing of the ways. That way the corruption starts going up, and that way we get another scheme completed, and we can open up another rift if we want to. We can actually just get out of the Empire really, really quickly. Let's move on. Marcus, how we doing, buddy? Hey, Thickest Boy. Norska's been outdated for a minute. I think they got an overhaul though. They did, like at the beginning of Warhammer 3. But in terms of like an overhaul in this DLC, no. The description for the Foul Wind or Fool Wind is pretty hilarious. I haven't even read it. I'll have to check it out. Let's see, what's it say?
I am everyone.
Fool the Wind, you know, I'm something of a wizard myself.
And no one.
2 until 3 goes on sale. The Norska overall, in my opinion, from someone who never played Norska in Warhammer 2, Norska is much more enjoyable in Warhammer 3. Much more enjoyable.
Let's play some tricks.
Like, night and day difference, in my opinion.
Let us bring them change.
Alright. Yep. And alright, I don't need to build anything else. I would like to get some infantry when I need it. Alright, so I'm in their territory. Oop, wrong thing. So let's start getting that corruption going. I thought I was just gonna kick him out and I wasn't gonna be in this area, but as long as we get to 75, we hold it for a turn, which will be very easy to do. We'll be able to get that scheme done. Let's move on. Haven't been too bad, I imagine. Good to catch a stream for a bit. I appreciate that. You hang out, Marcus. Do you have to work again today? Or are you working today? But yeah, Norscar right now, I don't think, other than getting like a new lord or a new hero or something, how their economy and how their faction plays right now is pretty good. I don't think in terms of like in the past where they've sort of talked about, you know, reverting changes or something like that. They definitely do not need to do that in Warhammer 3. There is fate demands. If you're asking me, there's nothing that they need changed back in Warhammer 3 to what it was in Warhammer 2. Absolutely none.
Minions, move!
Alright. Hey Nathan, how we doing? No, it's streaming on what's that? I need them too. Hey, no worries, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Alright, you want to go for Drakenhof? Yeah, there's no reason to do diplomacy in the game early on, because everyone you meet's going to hate you more or less, and the people that do like you, the Beastmen, unfortunately, you can't milk the cows anymore, so to speak.
I'm a schemer. Yeah, I got plans.
But it's better just to be at war with everybody. Because one thing I've noticed when you play as the Changeling is because because you as the player could snipe like any army you wanted to, right? Especially when it's part of a scheme where, or a theater where you need to do 15 land battles in the Empire, for example. The problem with that, and it's not just in the Empire, but it's everywhere. The AI absolutely loves to just camp in their settlements. Doesn't matter if they have a full stack, like they will just sit in there because they don't know where you are.
The deceiving horror.
That way, that's why when you see a enemy army out, like in force march or just not in a settlement, that's when you got to get rid of them then, because that's, unless you want to fight loads of, you know, like sieges, that kind of stuff, you got to get rid of them then. Which will keep me out of the day, basically. You're a busy man, Marcus. You are a busy man.
Deceiver.
My wife and I, we were pretty busy yesterday. Do Searing Doom. But our daughter has not been sleeping well, so I've not also been sleeping. Alright, we can take a little damage here. Corruption's going up pretty nicely. Let's move on. What is this? Isn't Living Pledge? What is? No, if I was doing that, I'd try to get you to sign up for like, oh shoot, why can't I think of it? Raid Shadow Legends. Oh god. How old is your child? She just turned 10 months. She just turned 10 months. Ooh, I'll take that money.
I am change.
Alright, let's see.
For the wisdom of Valea. Not likely.
No. Chaos.
Ooh, I do not want to take on Vlad.
Take time to plan our chase.
I'm in Swordshofen. Alright, so next turn will be over 75. And we just need to hold it for one turn.
Everyone.
Let's.
The axe thirsts for war.
Yeah, just stay here for a turn.
Bringing battle.
Oh, son of a bee sting. Don't do it, Vlad.
Another.
Oh man. Blood Knights, eh? Early on. He gets Blood Knights? Oh yeah, he does. He gets Blood Knights early on. Yikes. Alright, I'm messing up on the stream. I did a nerf on the artillery. Yeah, no worries, Headshot. I really love your mod. I think, yeah, no. People have asked me about the mods and whatnot that I played, and every time I recommend them trying that out. There's one other thing with the mod that I've been wanting to tell you about, and now of course that you're here, I can't think of it. Wow, why can't I think of it? Well, if it comes to me, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Would you rather take up a... No, stay here. Okay. There we go. Would you rather take up a sponsorship from Raid Shadow Legends, Nord VPN, or Manscaped? Ooh, I don't know. At this point, because I'm so broke, I might do Raid Shadow Legends. I enjoyed time with her. Hardest time for us. Not a child person here. But my sister's just reached 1 year old. It was fun, at least for me. Alright, good. We got... So we completed that scheme. So yeah, now I have a rift. Yeah, that I can already teleport somewhere else if I want to.
Who shall I be today?
Alright, is he still in there?
Altering states.
Should we move somewhere else already? I think we should move somewhere else already. The Empire has kind of been there, done that. Technology. Where would I want to go? I could go to Ulthuan.
The mutant inn, perhaps.
I'm already in the Empire. I'll tell you what. Let's look at what schemes are the most enjoyable. Sandwalkers. What's that? Upkeep. Okay. That's pretty good. Forge a defensive or military alliance with Kairos. Okay. Chainsword. Interesting. That could be really useful since I have Manfred. What do I have to do? Obtain the form Scarbrand by defeating him in battle or allying with him. Ooh. Okay. Athel Lauren. No. What do I get? Tomb of the Undead. Okay. Darklands. 50, that's pretty useful. Is that what I get here too? Yeah. Okay. The Rune Blade is kind of pointless because you're playing as Tzeentch, so every single person in your faction already has magical attack. So it's just redundant. Grimoires per turn, that's pretty good. I don't think that building works, so that one's kind of bugged. No, that's useless. Leadership, that's not terrible. That's not bad. Chainsword's pretty good. And I could get Scarbrand. Upkeep cost reduction. there's a lot of good things I could get there. So let's, okay, so that is the Badlands and Southlands, okay. Badlands and Southlands, alright.
Change is progress.
Let's
All this will be chaos.
go into Force March. Actually, go into Ambush Stance. We're gonna take care of Dromar.
What next?
Probably the new DLC for it as well.
For a squid. Dress as a Finir and lead an invasion of Albion.
Okay. Alright, let's do the Architect's Chosen.
Iridescent madness. I must have it.
Oh, you're good. There, now they can't see you. Alright.
The deceiving horror. My tricks don't have to result in terrible wars, but it's much more fun when they do.
Sorry about that, guys. Trying Legends. Oh, is Legend doing a giveaway for the DLC? That's cool.
No.
All right, Needling, are you making any money? No, you're not. I'm not gonna comment on anything. Not this, not Legend thing. Just there are other things going on in my life right now that are very frustrating, and let's just put it at that, shall we? Let's just put it at that. But anyway, I would like to get Festus, but I also would like to get to go to the Badlands and just go to a new area.
No.
But I think what worked well in one of my playthroughs was I got rid of the vampire accounts and then moved on, because the problem is if you don't get rid of the vampire accounts, or at least kind of put them on hold, it doesn't allow the empire to grow and make money. Like whatever area you're in, even if you're at war with them, you kind of have to let someone win that area, if that makes sense. So you kind of have to, you're like the enemy of your enemy of your enemy sort of thing, where you're at war with everybody, but you need someone to win that area. So for example, in this case, the empire, like you need someone to be dominant in that area. That way their settlements grow. That way you make more money. Because if you just have people constantly like fighting back and forth the entire time, then the settlements never have time to actually grow, meaning they don't make as much money, meaning you don't make as much money. Alright, let's
A delight awaits.
bring it on, dude. Thanks for the experience and money.
Pandemonium is mine.
Good. Yes, red hot Jape. I'll take it. That way now he has Manfred's abilities and campaign movement range after winning a battle. And let's also do the spell intensity for him.
Such power.
Very nice. And we'll fight this manually just because we took quite a bit of damage, and I don't want to auto another one and lose even more. I understand, but the problem is if I mod the game properly, I need the DLC. Very true. Very true. I think your mod right now is in a really good state as well. Hashut. Like it's between that and SFO with the updates to factions that don't really have mechanics and units that are just underperforming. Oh, I just remembered. I don't know if it's on your end where you can change it. Maybe it's SFO, but I started a why can't I think of it? I started a Chaos Dwarf DLC or playthrough the other day, and currently, the unit caps don't matter at all. So as soon as you unlock the manufacturer to like purchase capacity for those units, you already have a capacity of 500. For that alone, because I know in SFO you have unit caps that you can play with. I know that's part of the mod, and I don't know what you guys would have to do to adjust that, but I would, because that's a big part of their campaign, is the fact that you have to have a balance of spending armaments on upgrades for those units and also unlocking capacity for those units. And if every single unit just has a capacity right off the get-go on turn 1 of 500, it sort of defeats the purpose of that whole mechanic. But I know overall it's part of the game for that, where you play with unit caps or you don't play with unit caps, but it's just with the Chaos Dwarves, it like needs to be there regardless if you choose to have caps or not for units, or else you just steamroll way too early. And it's very much like the Changeling. Like once you play the Changeling once, like I'm streaming it today, I can't honestly tell you guys the next time I'll stream it or even play it, because you just it's like the Beastman on steroids. You get so strong so quickly, the AI just can't do anything about it, and like it's the same thing in just different areas. It's really fun to play it, like individually, like offline. It's really fun to play. Don't get me wrong, but in terms of being able to stream it, like I doubt I do a part 2 of this campaign, because it's just, no matter where you go, you're doing the same things in each region, and you definitely get bonuses, obviously, of depending on where you go and various things like that. But it's just right now there's just not too much difference in it where I think you guys will enjoy it. Now, unless they change a bunch upon release, like to the public, where they just totally change the Changelings campaign, then yeah, I'll definitely look into it more then. But as of right now, though, in general, I don't plan on streaming the DLC after you guys have access to it. Because maybe Juan Bo's campaign. I should take that back. I have a feeling I'm gonna want to do Juan Bo's campaign again. But other than that, I just won't be surprised if I don't. Alright, let's go do it. I want to make Hellforge to do it more progressive. I mean, it's your mod. Do what you want. I would just be very careful with that, because right now, because like the range units, the melee units do much better, which is a good thing. But if you make it the Hellforge even more powerful, like honestly, right now in my Tzeentch campaign that I did a little bit a few weeks ago on Kick, I don't know if I would even need to recruit a full army, because that one unit shoot, what is it now? Wow. A blunderbusses could probably win me the entire campaign. Nice. Alright, shoot them. Alright, let's transform you into Manfred. And have you go attack him there. I don't have his ability. His, like, debuff or whatever. Maybe I'm not there yet. Yeah, the chariot takes a lot of damage. I'm not a fan of the one on the flying chariot. The one on the ground I really like. They're really useful, really fun. Same with like the flamers of Tzeentch. Very powerful, but the ones on the chariot just... No pun intended, since it's a missile unit, but it just hits its target. In a manner of speaking. And there's the army losses.
My cure is dead.
God, they're so good. Alright, let's move on. Alright. Good. Gotten a lot of the campaign movement, or the campaign line of sight ones already, yeah. Good. Prismatic plurality is good. And let's do Armor of Lies. Yeah, we're making some money. Alright, let's do... They're not making any money there, so let's just do cheap buildings for now.
Absolutely not.
I can't afford stronger units, so let's just hold off on that for now. Could get that up to tier 2. Good. Let's move on. I'm gonna have to army loss Vlad to beat him. Granted, I think in my last playthrough, when I had Kairos, I was able to just get him in a siege because I was able to fly over and capture the victory point before he got to me. Where's he? He's in the settlement somewhere. Plus, Drakenhof will make a lot of money.
We are more than mortal.
Swarthofen. Alright, I'm still in my... Yep, cult area, so I'm okay there.
Sigma forbids this.
Good, that'll give me more items. Teleport stance, thank you. Let's grab that.
Change is progress.
Plus, by the time we come through and get rid of the vampire counts and weaken them, we can hop into the rift if we want to.
You need me? Yeah, just get it. Gobbler's hungry.
And, alright, that's all I can do. You go through a lot of turns really quickly as the Changeling.
Unachievable.
But this is what I mean earlier, where the enemy just sits in settlements.
Not
They really do just sit and wait because they don't know where you're at.
Whisperer.
Where it doesn't happen like this in every campaign. Like if the AI is by you in a campaign and they're at war with you, they're aggressive towards you. But if they're not at war with anyone, like for example in my Mother of Stenkia campaign, the High Elves, were so passive because they weren't at war with anyone. They didn't like seek out anything until I got them to go to war with somebody. So this is what I mean. I'm not in any stance. I didn't ambush them, but they came into my zone of control, letting me attack them. Let's just let them walk through. That way I get some replenishment. And yeah, I can still get him. Alright, he's... I'll just... It's too close. I can't tell where he's standing. So I'll just attack him in regular stance. Like, in no stance, I guess.
No.
Because, yeah, he's a problem. He's a big problem.
By Sigma, no.
Needling. Alright, they're just now upgrading it.
Always.
Nice. Jesus. So many corpse cards. We'll fight it manually. Alright, we need to take out the Cryptors, the corpse cards I'm not worried about. So it's their Lord Hero and the Cryptors, and the rest should crumble. But yeah, I didn't even see that. I know other creators too. It's not that. And in terms of doing giveaways, I know other creators are doing them for the DLC. It's not that I don't enjoy the DLC, and it's not that it's necessarily too expensive for me to do it. I just have other plans for myself. So it's not that I don't want you guys to be able to play it and whatnot, but I am just not going to be a avenue as which to get a free key. I apologize, but it's just not in the cards for myself and the channel. So many corpse cards though. Alright. Let's see. I'm not sure if he'll be able to nuke one of the lords beforehand. Before he would end up dying, or them healing themselves, because I know they have Spirit Leech, obviously. Ooh, that actually did loads of damage on both of them. Did he overcast it by chance? No. Everyone's fire at will. Nice. It's actually doing damage to both of them, which is pretty good. I think I'm firing fast enough. Nice. Get him to start crumbling, that would be good. Good. Alright, let's just soften them up a little bit. Alright, very nice. Alright, let's take out the Necromancer. That's fine. That's fine. Who is doing that? Because he doesn't have Spirit Leech. So who's doing it? Alright, they don't have any more spellcasters. Everyone's at fire at will. Ooh, that was a little jaggedy. Alright, someone is still casting spells. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, the vampire with shadows. Alright, let's turn him into Manfred. Nice. Alright, I need you guys to shoot the Crypt Horrors. You're gonna absolutely delete that unit. Very nice. Always looks cool aesthetically. Oh yeah. Like all of, look at that. Look at that. All of the missile units for Tzeentch look so good in my opinion. Alright, Manfred is not doing good. Alright, let's change him back. My goodness. Alright, cockatrice, let's go. Corpse cart. Alright, is that hero dealt with? Yes. Okay, it's out of ammo, that's fine. Take that. That'll get rid of the spearmen. Alright, you guys, let's just back up. That way they can shoot up and over. Alright. Alright, hold up. Easy.
I am you.
Just gotta be careful I don't clip my own units. Good. There's the army losses. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing terrible. Alright, what? Yeah, so many corpse cards. The money would be nice, but let's take the replenishment for now. Alright, let's go into ambush stance in case Vlad comes this way. And let's do final transmutation. And then for you, let's grab, yeah, 1,000 faces. There we go.
Mortal foibles, immortal strength.
Alright. Needling still don't need to upgrade that.
Not possible.
An extra 100 from here. Another 80 or so from there, so that's good. Yeah, money is very, very tight early on. Come on, Vlad, be silly. Be silly. Yeah. Let's save it here just in case, but I have an idea of what we can do to get rid of him.
This plan's gonna ride.
But yeah, I apologize if you guys end up hearing my daughter's stream today. I'm pretty sure she's teething. She's still got a cold, and she's just going through a lot, and so she's having a pretty nasty sleep regression at the moment. Alright, I know we're gonna lose magic doing this, but let's see if it's worth it. Okay. Is it worth the magic loss though? Get rid of Vlad. What's the map look like? Okay. We'll see how it goes. We have that quick save that we could fight him in the previous turn. I'm just not sure how it'll go. Teeth are nice to have. Very true. But no, she was up 5 times last night. It was so hot and humid here last week where we took her outside a few times, and then the house is so cold that the conflict and whatnot between, or the change in temperatures, I think got to her pretty badly, and she's just unfortunately just is not feeling well. Which she had a cold for about a week, and then she broke it, and now she picked up another one, and it's just very unfortunate for her and for us, because we're not sleeping the greatest, and so we're trying our best to help her, but obviously things are always subject to change in that regard. Okay, so the cockatrice is going to take out the vampire shadow, the hero, sorry, and then you're going to go there, you're going to come here, and I don't know what I want to do with you yet, but we'll see. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Because, yeah, we're able to get rid of them pretty quickly. Good. Getting rid of some of their stronger units, which is very needed. The cockatrice, how we doing here? Not doing too good. Alright, we gotta take on Isabella. Alright, let's do it. Good. Just gotta get rid of the Blood Knights. Alright, let's scoot up just a little bit. Can always turn it into Vlad. Or, Manfred, I mean. Excuse me. Just need to get rid of the Blood Knights. Very nice. Can we actually get rid of the Blood Knights, please? Alright, Vlad, yeah, you can just keep chilling there, that's fine. Yep, Blood Knights.
The Changeling.
Alright, you get a little closer. She's on a horse. Alright, you're taking way too much damage. Let's go. Doesn't have that much damaging spells, which is good. Yep, get over here, get over here. Just gotta keep Vlad by himself. Alright. Oh, shoot Isabella. You guys, let's reform. Cockatrice, let's go. How we... Okay, here comes Vlad. That's not ideal. Alright, I need you to shoot Isabella. I can't do anything to really support the.
Changeling.
All right, let's see if I can do something to Vlad here. Just slow down the enemy here a little bit. See if I can get him to chase the Changeling. Nice, like that. Okay. Good, take him out. Alright, Isabella's gone. Vlad's going down. Good, you guys can hold there. Alright, let's get you out. I think it's actually working fairly well. He's just not able to regenerate as fast as the damage output that I'm doing to him. Alright, and there, yep, we got it. There we go. But didn't take that much damage. I'll take the fact that we're gonna lose some magic. But now we got Vlad's and Isabella's form, which Vlad's is much better than Manfred's. Because now I can also regenerate. Take the money though. Isabella, Vlad, go.
The Changeling. Bringing bedlam.
Perplexing. No. Alright, I do want... Alright, Turtle, Hare, and Boar. We don't need that until we actually have a unit that is fast, which we don't have any forms right now that are fast. So no need to grab that. But let's start grabbing some of his own magic.
And no one.
Good. Sure. Okay. Got a good amount of money. We're probably gonna save it up. Yeah, the moot. Of all the things they could have built, they didn't build any of the economic ones. Alright. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, let's grab that. Oh, more importantly, let's grab this. And I would like a cultist, so let's grab those. Let's move on. But now is the time to kind of push in and do some damage. The major settlements in provinces are the ones we really need to focus on in order to generate some economy. Because that's one thing I've learned in this campaign that you kind of have to balance. Like, you can go anywhere and do loads of damage to a lot of people, but you also want to focus on settlements that are going to make lots of money. You want to go there after they've already hit that point. For example, like Cathay has loads of settlements that can make you lots of money. Yeah, I want to get the blue scribes. For like Weijin, Nangao, Ulthuan, and Lothern. Like, you don't want to go there before they're a super high tier, or else you don't really gain a whole lot of economic benefit out of it, in my opinion.
By Sigma, no!
Always scheming.
Good.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Alright, they got 17 units.
Deceiver.
Wish I had a flying mount. Tempting. Just take the auto.
My cantrips
I'll take it.
papers will have them cursed.
Boom. Nice. Not that the armor is any much use, but Dragonhoff, I'll take the money.
Chaos incarnate.
That's parasitosis is really good for upkeep. Yeah, let's grab that. Or work towards grabbing that, rather.
Such power.
And... good.
Bringing
I need to get to Eshin anyway. For a... and spread my corruption. Might as well, like... use it. I got 800. I'm generating loads. Good. That'll generate me more cold supplies. The biggest thing you really need in his campaign is cold supplies rather than grimoires or whatever. You get plenty of those.
I am Change.
Alright. Let's see here. Already turned 16 and it's been an hour and a half. Alright.
Unworkable.
Good. That'll generate more. Yeah, I really would like to get some more melee units and get rid of the blue horse. But I gotta be done with coffee. Yeah, I've...
What next? The fruits of manipulation.
That's his quest battle, I
ripen
believe.
so nicely.
Okay, this is for Hellbrass. Hellbrass is pretty good. Chapter, that is the... capture 5. Where... I believe that is... the cult building. Where is it? No, it's the chapter out. So it's the military. So yeah, it's the infantry building. Never mind.
Pandemonium is my name.
Do magical reserves.
Who shall I be today?
Yep, stay in Drakenhof. Let's grab more magic.
Chosen of
And
Tzeentch.
we'll get to Eshin the following turn. Raise our socket. So we'll get quite a bit of money from that. That's going to make me more money, which is good. So it takes quite a bit of time for these to actually upgrade, but in a few turns, my money should spike up just a little bit. Yep. Okay.
Unstoppable.
Diplomacy, that is what it is.
Never.
And yeah, let's move on. Lunch and visit a couple friends. Have a great rest of your stream, and we can, my man. Later, chat. Hey, thank you for stopping in, Marcus. Hope you have a great launch, man. Do the experience. Alright. And we're gonna have to fight this manually because we're already pretty beat up. Drakenhof, definitely want to make more money. As long as they don't mess it up, and as long as they build a gold building there, the following turn we should be okay. Plus, sacking this will give me more money. And yeah, we'll fight it manually. But I'm gonna be right back, guys. As this loads, I'm gonna grab some more water and a fig bar. So just 1 second, but we'll jump right back in. Alright, thanks guys for being patient. Okay. It's just a settlement battle. We do have Vanguard deployment now. Let's just set up over Shmir. Really wish we would have gotten lucky and gotten Kairos's form, but we might actually work towards that now so we can get regeneration via regrowth. Cockatrice can come over here. And let's do it. Now I can transform into Vlad. I still can't heal myself though, because we aren't a undead unit. But alright, let's just angle that way. I don't know what they're really trying to do here, but it's not going to work regardless.
What a lark!
They're kind of like almost moving in a ambush type format. Oh, please. Good. Clipped him a little bit. Let's move forward. I don't even know what his regular animations are. Let's just check it out.
I am you!
Not bad. Wow. Tell you what, if there was a way we could make him tankier in terms of melee, he'd be really cool just to kind of watch with his animations and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know what they're really doing here. Ow. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Alright. Alright, well, if they're just gonna kind of blob up on him, let's just move forward so we can shoot. And have some fun. Alright. Shoot the Fellbat. Okay, never mind, they're gone. Nice. Yeah. Triple speed it. We should be okay. Really, really wish we could, heal ourselves with regrowth right now, though. Taking a little bit of damage, but nothing major. Alright, hold up, hold up. God, excuse me. Let's come over here. That should do it. Yep, there we go. Took a little damage, but nothing major. I'm on my way to give the Changeling nothing but melee attack and defensive items and turn him into the muscle wizard he really is. Really, he's like... Yeah, if his stats were just better for him personally, but, I mean, think about it. You could get him the Sword of Cain, you could get him the Chain Sword, and then as long as you can turn into, like, a lord that has healing properties. So, I don't know if Techless does in terms of, like, the spells you get, for example. But I know, for example, you can get regrowth with Kairos, you can get Festus's ability.
There are seekers after wisdom here.
Alright, Ashen. Okay, good. I got the money building there. That's good. And, yep. Yep.
The Changeling.
And Locust of Conjuration, please, for that extra recharge rate. Which is why I think I'm going to go to the Badlands. That way I can meet Kairos. Because I don't need to take him over to get his skin. I just need to become an ally with him. Which I think is pretty doable. Haven't tried it personally, but I think it'll be doable. But yeah, I apologize about having a snack, but I've drank too much coffee and I need to offset this caffeine headache that I have. Okay. That's unfortunate. It sucks that you don't get those items though after they've you know, somebody else wipes them out, you don't get access to them. Okay, let's grab. Let's see. I probably could beat him at Waldenhof. How close are we? Capture 500. Okay, so I need to like fight a land battle to get that.
Chaos incarnate.
Let's come here. Let's go into ambush stance.
Stretch my jaws and wait.
Ooh. Let's grab some more Zangors. And then let's grab the thematic locus for some more winds of magic.
Iridescent madness. I must have it.
Very nice. And in terms of the Empire, I've completed 2. So I need battles against dwarves, which could be good for ward save. That's actually very, very nice. Also getting some defeating Festus could be useful as well. Not only to get Festus's form, but just for the replenishment.
But it's much more fun when they do.
Nice. Get the cultist.
His gaze upon me.
And come over here, because we are sniping this guy. Bye.
Let's play some tricks.
Which I got 441.
Your blood is our strength.
Yep.
Pandemonium is my name.
Alright, that'll be really good. That'll help with, our upkeep costs considerably. Let's get rid of him.
To decide your
Pop him in.
Paths open.
Alright, in terms of buildings, I want to get this to tier 3. Or, to tier 4 the quickest. So let's grab that. Needling, are you making money? Yes, you are. Let's grab that. Good.
ringing bedlam.
Alright.
Thou art unfit to govern.
Because, I think at this point we're pretty secure in leaving if we want. If I want to go get Festus, though, that way I could heal. It would take longer than the time we have today, though, too, but I wager the Changeling can make the strongest Doom stack with the new Beast unit, because he could get Festus's form, and between Festus and the Changeling, the magic they have is really powerful, and he can also get healing with Festus's ability. He can become a Mortis Engine. Gives them more barrier, weapon strength, and speed for the Mutolith Vortex Beasts as well. Not that you necessarily would need to make a Doom stack with them, but you could definitely do it. Alright, let's leave. I don't want to blow that up because that would defeat the purpose of
Not possible.
doing.
Who shall I be today?
Alright, let's ambush stance over here. That way I can get to Waldenhof. 2 grand, so I can build 1. Or save up the money. I think save up the money. Just leave him at tier 1 for now. Yeah. Because there's nothing I can do to give myself more research rate, I don't believe. The purple ones, just from personal preference, the purple buildings are never better than the blue. As far as I know, the Tzeentch Corruption building here still does not work correctly. The only one I would consider would be this one that gives you casualty replenishment rate. Or else you don't really need the chance for it to spread, because it's just not worth the discoverability and the maintenance cost. The income one is never as good as the percentage one, and the control or whatever, it's just not as useful either. The minus control. I wouldn't mind getting more iridescent horrors. Let's move on. But in general, the blue economic buildings are always better, especially if they're in a safe area. Now, if you're in an area like, say, the Badlands and Southlands, where you have Scarbrand blowing stuff up, you have Malagor blowing stuff up, then the purple ones might be the better option, because they're more stagnant economy. But basically, the less likely a area or settlements are going to be blown up, then go with blue. But if they're going to be constantly under the threat of being blown up, go purple.
My cantrips and capers will have them cast.
Nice. And let's grab that. Another 200 could be nice. Hey, Shibbo, how we doing? It's going well. Yep, I want some more flamers. That'd be pretty good. Alright, campaign movement range, definitely. And let's keep going down his magic line so I can get Treason, or Tzeentch's Firestorm and then Infernal
With
Gateway.
these gifts, we sow change.
I think we'll start moving towards Festus now as well. Because this is a pretty safe bet that we're going to be alright. Let's move on. But it's good. We got a good amount of people here. We're just kind of chilling on Sunday. It's a very relaxed, laid-back stream. Good. Temple off would be another good economic one.
Altering states.
I also want to.
Here, there, everywhere.
Let's snipe you. That'll give me my casualties, which will unlock the blue scribe, or the path for the blue scribe anyway.
Your flesh and bone will not go to waste.
Good. Move any character to the following. Yep.
I am every.
Which I can't do it this turn, but I can the following turn.
And no.
Yeah, transmutation of lead is fine. Got 1 point. Let's do Fires of Change. Just for that ward save when I'm casting. Good. How many land battles is... Oh, wrong one. Land battles is that now? 3? Okay. Alright, good. We got more Winds of Magic. Transfer of Settlement could be useful. So would the recruitment experience gain. But yeah, I want the Champions of Change. I need more experience.
Change is progress.
Good. Tier 4. That's what I need.
Unachievable.
Alright, Talbot land, Sterling. Oh, I don't have enough cult supplies. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just move on. Just coming back from a test. Oh, I hope it went well, man. Yeah, my daughter's doing well. I mean, we're all doing well. It's just... Today is like a 25-degree difference from the previous week, so it's kind of nice today for once that it's not burning outside everywhere.
It was I who left Slanesh's precious
Okay.
solar apples seeds of knowledge to rot in Nurgle's garden.
Good. Cult of Change. So that's the tier 5 building. So yeah, I want to get to that as soon as possible.
And
That's fine.
for the scheme.
Nice. Cause I can come back here and re-recruit them. I know it's not ideal, but how much? That's why.
Deceiver. I am changed.
Treason of Tzeentch is really good. Okay. Now, I need 5 grand. So, okay, that'll still be plenty. And okay, yeah, that's fine. Yep. I'm really just lacking on the cold supplies.
The deceiver.
Let's grab another Lord.
I am chosen. Magic of change.
And have him recruit some more Zangors.
Serve the changer of ways.
And let's move on. We'll see what happens after we get the test score. Well, it was like Friday was the worst day, and the heat index was like 114 degrees Fahrenheit with like 50-60% humidity. Hey, Wolfspaule, welcome, man. How you been? It was basically unbearable. Like, you would just walk outside and instantly be sweating. All right.
The great schemer twists the world to his design.
All right. Hold up. Definitely need to do that. But before I forget.
Agent of change.
All right. Let's.
Always scheming.
Okay. Let's come.
This
Go into
way,
ambush stance.
that
Come here. Give him. Here we go.
Harnessing the winds.
Very nice. And how is the corruption here? Good. Yeah, after we get the Champions of Change, we'll do some of the changing of the ways, just so we have something to spend the grimoires on. Transferring settlements could be useful, just so we could get some new lords in the area as well. Who knows? Maybe we'll even bring Mother Ostankia back to. We'll bring Mother Ostankia back to Kislev for Kislev.
Twisted mute.
But see, this is what I mean. Sleeping the whole day. Oh man. See, this is what I mean. I play as Mother Ostankia. Kislev gets wiped out, and now she's just like them and Kastalton are doing just fine in this campaign. But it happens. Legend says the Spear Boys are still better than the Zangors. Which early units do you like more? I personally like the Zangors better. Yeah, I like the Zangors much better. But yeah, let's move on to once I can pull up their unit card, I'll explain my reasoning.
chaos incarnate.
One, they have the Arcane Charge ability, which it's nothing fantastic, but it's better than nothing. And they also have a shield, and it's a silver shield, and they have more armor. So they're just tankier. They're just much tankier.
Oh, what? Fight fiercely.
Let's bring this guy over here.
Change is inevitable.
But I also play a little. I don't know what Legend does. I imagine he leaves the AI stat modifiers on, which I've changed how I play because of that.
After deception comes
Game change.
death.
Okay. Yeah, I need... Excuse me. I need more cult supplies.
Remove. My cantrips and capers will have them cut.
That's not terrible.
Whisperer of unwelcome truths.
Good. Let's see.
The fools never stood a chance.
Alright, let's give him
Pandemonium is my
the opal. Let's merge these two.
bringing bedlam.
Give you...
I
Let's give him more armor.
everyone.
Not that it'll make that big of a difference, but it is what it is. Alright, yeah. Vlad is culted up. Let's move towards Festus now. And then we're gonna jump and go meet Kairos.
No.
Because I'm not really too worried about doing the grand scheme in the Empire. Especially since I can't do the ultimate scheme battle anyway. The whole, like, Electrocount's descend into Civil War and they all turn on Vlad. It's... Vlad does just... Or, Vlad.
The god of magic knows
Carl
no
does just fine when they turn on him. If anything, when I played in my own time, it seems like Carl actually gets stronger when they declare war on him. Because he uses it as a chance to expand, really. He's like, oh cool, they're all at war with me. Because the AI doesn't suffer from the negative Imperial authority that the player does.
I am change.
Okay, let's jump
Now you see me.
here.
Moving on.
Good. Alright, tier 2 is fine for now. Don't really need to go above tier 2 on anything until you're just making lots and lots of money. Alright.
Why not?
I'm probably going to have the Changeling keep moving on. But this guy might end up recruiting the Chaos units. Or the Chaos Warrior units that I need. Yeah, I need the experience. I don't know why it says Tzeentch Lords and Heroes. Because there aren't any other types of Lords and Heroes you can recruit. When playing as the Changeling.
Be gone.
Whisperer of unwelcome.
Alright, let's have him recruit the Chaos Warriors. And then let's go blow up Mordheim. Well, not blow it up, but sack it.
Wars. Let us bring them change.
Now, these are ones that'll probably... Actually, the Wood Elf settlements are probably actually much better just to do the stagnant economy. Because they're never going to make you money because their extra settlements can't. So yeah, let's actually do that and we'll leave it there for now.
Incarnate.
Just spend some of these level ups. Yeah, transmutation of lead, that's good.
Always
And
scheme.
yeah, let's get towards Firestorm and Infernal Gateway. Because especially once we get a flying mount too, it's going to make sieges so much easier.
Fine. This win is
And I need to
mine.
save up money too. How much does it cost to get the Cult of Change? 10 grand. Okay. Which, we're already making enough money. It'll be okay for now. Alright, let's move it on. Drika. I think her defeat trade is pretty crappy. Not really worried about getting it. I would like to put in some blue buildings at the Griffinwood though, because they will make me quite a bit of money.
Magic of chaos.
And then let's grab some anti-large.
Pandemonium is my name. Let's face.
So then let's do the parasitic one. And see if we get lucky. Nope. Alright, well, I want that. I want the money building there first. I just gotta be careful. I don't want it to get discovered. Obviously. Good. We're getting lots more experience. That tech's already coming in handy, and now we have Infernal Gateway. And we're also going to be able... We should be getting the quest... should be getting the quest battle for Hellbrass the following turn. And I need to... The Cult of Change. Okay, yeah. So I need 10 grand for that. Okay, let's do the Way of Scrying. Let's transfer settlements. You don't really need... which one is it? The Ways of Deception is redundant when playing as the Changeling, because every time you pop down your first cult or whatever in a province, it unlocks the line of sight for the entire area.
The great conspirator foresees your fate.
So yeah, in terms of like units to like more, it'll really just depend on what you do with the stat modifier. Personally, I talked about it in my last stream. I don't mind the AI getting some campaign cheats, like all for it, make them more aggressive and whatnot. But just blatant stat cheats isn't enjoyable for me. Ooh, I got this. See, this is one thing I don't get. Is for some of them, you get access to it. Like this one. Obviously not over there. Somebody killed them off. I achieved a scheme. But in other ones, earlier today, like Grombrindle got destroyed, and that one said it was abandoned. So if I go to Nagaroth, yeah, I lost one of the items, but if I go to Grand Cathay, I achieved it. So I don't know what technically determines whether or not you fail or succeed at one or the other. Alright, let's do 3 and 2. And
The raven soars, changing
let's
all
go
under its
this way.
Forging into the unknown.
Alright, he'll be strong enough where he could start just sacking other settlements by himself. And let's just save the money so I can get up to tier 5 so I can get the blue scribes. Because if you guys haven't seen them yet, man, are they fun. Okay. Thanks, boy. What determines whether you fail or succeed? What determines whether you fail or succeed is spaghetti code lemon. Sometimes you get the full strand, and sometimes you slip it until you hit a big knot until your spaghetti breaks. In terms of... Ooh. Alright, that one's easy.
Who shall I be today?
There we go.
As fate
we can get Hellbrass. Turn 31, getting Hellbrass. That's not bad. This is a really easy battle. But anyway, to finish my thought initially on the units and the stat modifier. So really, when it comes to the stat like modifying aspect side of things, it'll just depend on each person's personal preference of how they enjoy to play. For example, I personally just got fed up with not being able to use the units from DLCs that I've paid for, and with this stat modifier that they've now put into the game, you can use a lot more units at your that you have access to, depending on the DLCs that you own. So for example, melee units for me do a lot better because the AI Skaven slaves aren't defeating, you know, my Chaos Warriors. You know, like it just comes down to, you know, preference. You know, like, do you want the AI to have obscene melee cheats, or do you want units in terms of cost to actually get what you pay for, sort of speaking? So my in terms of like what's quote unquote better, it'll just determine on what difficulty you play on. Because the spears may very well still be better than the Zangors because of that because of that reasoning. Nice. Alright, you guys need to shoot over here. You're getting shot? So this battle is really easy. Just focus on one side. It's kind of set up to make you think like, oh, like Hellbrass is taking on this side, you're taking on this side. You know, fight honorably, fight, you know, individually and together. Nah. Nope. Don't do it. It's a trick. Take one side out at a time. Makes it super easy.
Shifting position.
Alright, get rid of his leadership. Alright, let's get you out of there. You guys, let's shoot here. Nice. Alright, get over here. Alright, I want you to shoot the giant. Ooh, I wonder, a good final transmutation would be really good over here. Alright, you shoot. Okay, good, the Lord's gone. Come over here and shoot him. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, it's expensive, but it did a good amount of damage. It's really what you're... Oh shit, we gotta get him out. Alright, there goes one giant. Let's take out the Gorgon. Let's get you guys out of there. I don't need you to take any more damage.
Out of nowhere.
That's just a bunch of Ungor garbage. So that should do a pretty good amount of damage, and it did. Alright, let's just get you out of combat. You've taken enough damage as well. You guys are kind of stuck in the thick of it, so just leave it.
The Changeling.
Really wish I would have rolled the dice a little bit better and gotten Kairos as my first lord that I could change into. could leave here with basically no damage taken on my lords. Alright. Where, I don't even know where Hellbrass is at. There he is. With his like lightsaber with sword. His animations are very cool, by the way. Once I get access to him, I'll show you guys. Oh shoot, we need to go take care of the Cygor. I forgot that he had that. Alright, you guys need to get out of there. I totally forgot they even had the Cygor. Come on, come on. There's the army losses. Cool. Pros of them made the Beastmen in Total War. Warhammer, they look insane. Oh yeah, the animations in coming with this patch are very, very good. I know that's not like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna play. You know, I'm gonna buy this game because of the animations. I get that, but stuff looks really cool. The aesthetics of everything look really cool. Plus, it's a change. Like it's a good looking change. Really, like you want the game to look good. And personally, like, does it like solve a lot of issues? No, but does it make it look better than previous games? 100%. Alright, so what do I get? Charge Reflection, all characters immune to psychology. Chaos Warriors. Yeah, let's grab that. And there's Hellbrass. See, like this. This one was canceled. I don't know why it was canceled. It doesn't tell you why. I seriously doubt that all of these settlements were raised or sacked. I don't understand why that was done.
The Changeling.
Alright, let's put him in this army.
They will develop, alter.
But yeah, he has passive regeneration. Very cool. He's got a magic missile with his Windblade. And he's got a pretty good debuff as well.
Many hijinks and many souls.
We'll probably give the other army the Kasor. We'll give him the blue scribes as well when we get to it.
Equipped to deceive.
All right, let's. I could use some
Altering states. I am
Well, let's see. If I snipe him,
here, there, everywhere.
he could. Oh no, he can't reach it. Never mind. All right, no worries. Let's come over here. Go into ambush stance.
Enjoy my surprise.
Let's move you over there. Build that to reduce this, to get rid of the discoverability. And save the money for this. Okay. Open gates. It's not that big of a deal. Force peace. Track army. Local recruitment and casualty replenishment rate could be pretty useful as well. Passive ability, that could be pretty good. Yeah, I want the replenishment and local recruitment.
The joy we shall have with that.
And yeah, again, I do want the Exalted Flamers, but let's just wait because I got other buildings I need to build. Let's move on. Fair enough.
The deceiving horror.
Bunch of melee. Now we bypass all of their resistance because of my magical attacks.
The raven soars, changing all under its weight.
My cantrips and capers.
He gets 20% movement from every battle that he wins, or after each battle. So, all right, let's force march you here.
Tzeentch guides me.
Fight fiercely, but not then. Leech them from within.
Backing off. Nope, I won.
All right.
Boom. We'll get the blue scribes soon. Let's get rid. We'll keep that for now. Hell brass. Do replenishment. Do damage.
I am everyone.
And do piercing bolts. And Tzeentch's firestorm. Very good. Rank 32? Or rank 32. Turn 32, we're not doing too bad.
Receive.
Yep. Alright. I don't know if this is technically Kislev or the Empire. It looks like this is technically the Empire still. Okay.
Unpredictable, unforeseen, unholy victory.
Yeah, if you start seeing this in your campaign, corruption just going everywhere, you're in trouble. Let's get this moved over to that. And yep, let's make more money.
Bringing bedlam.
Do you have an army in there still? Yes, you do. Okay.
Change beckons.
Good.
Weaving threads of death. Our fortunes
Good.
will change.
Chaos incarnate.
Now, I wonder if
From scheme to action. Faster, faster. Time is fleeting.
it's just loads of infantry. I got some good infantry to hold the line, and a lot of missile units to hold the line.
After deception.
Good. Ooh, they got some bears. Got bears. Okay.
Changing.
Gonna have to force march you. And
Yeah. Let us bring them change.
nice. Symbiotic.
Aiding Tzeentch's
Another 700.
in this place.
Oh, nice. It gave me the money building as well right away. Okay, that almost give me 1,000. Yeah, let's pop that down.
Who shall I be today?
And 2 points. I'll take it.
Deceiver. With these gifts, we sow change.
All right. Replenishment. Yes, and sure. The healing will be nice as well, but we'll get it due in due time. Good.
A gift of Zenith.
All right, now he was the one who like, yeah, okay. All right, let's grab more of that, and let's spread some corruption, shall we? Transfer settlements. Who do you guys hate? Let's give that to... There you go. Let's move on. Now, if we get lucky, we'll be able to defeat Festus.
The deceiving horror.
Alright, Beckhoffen. Alright, I need to come here and ambush stance, because he can technically see me.
Is such a prison.
We'll set up an ambush though with this lord. If anyone comes down and tries to attack me, I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
Alright, more money. More cult supplies. Tempelhof. More hero capacity. Or work on more hero capacity, rather. But yeah, let's keep swinging around to the Brass Keep, which Festus does seem to struggle a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at
Say what you...
what? How did he get... How did he get way over here? How did Heinrich get all the way over there by losing the Blackstone post?
Is it time?
Ooh, look at... Carl is going on a rampage. Might have to do something about Carl. I think he's getting a little in over his head here. No. I mean, I still get the replenishment, but I don't get his form, unfortunately.
Always scheming.
Yeah. R.I.P. to Festus.
A delight awaits.
Alright, well.
Death is your destiny.
Alright, let's do that.
My cantrips and
Do the parasitic.
will have them curse them. Bringing bedlam.
Good. Beckhoffen. Nope, I want that one and that one.
Chaos.
He's gonna go talk to
Pursuing the path. of
Kairos. Or go meet Kairos, rather. Let's grab some missile units here. be doing Empire things in the campaign. Yeah, and it's starting to bother me. I mean, it looks like he just confederated. It's not necessarily that he's expanding. He's just getting it via confederations, which, you know, good for him. But yeah, I think I'm gonna send the Changeling to go get Kairos.
Whisperer of unwelcome truths.
Yeah, let's give him that. Give you, you know, some more armor because you need it.
And no one.
Alright, let's give you the Opal Amulet.
Many hijinks and many souls.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good. It's like stuff you'd see in SFO, which is awesome. I really feel like they need more things like that in the game. That way everything's not just average.
I'll take everything you love.
Alright, let's...
Who shall I be?
It's fun until it turns into a mid-game and crisis. Well, usually too, like in my other playthroughs, I've gotten rid of Carl. Like, I've just been belittling him, but in this situation, I've let him kind of do his own thing. But not for long.
Always scheming.
Alright, you... Let's force march down here.
There are schemes to sow.
It's on, Carl.
Order.
Your fate is at hand. Chaos awaits.
Yeah, definitely him. Alright,
Ever change.
let's do the blue fire.
With this, I will sow
And
change.
Kappelberg. Yeah, that'll make a lot more money. Good stuff. Alright. Yeah, let's upgrade that to tier 2 so we can get some pink horrors. And yeah, we'll get ready to move him through this rift so he can go meet Kairos. Now let's look at what we've done here. Haven't done that many here. We're gonna work on sacking Altdorf. That won't be that difficult. Now the Trickster Cultist would be really nice to get. That way we can pop down another major, like, kind of like what we did initially with Wartbad, excuse me. Alright, let's move on. It's kind of like the Beastman Herdstone ability. Like, once you do some of the technologies that increase, like, its initial tier, that when you pop down Herdstone, it's like tier 2, tier 3, so on and so forth. The special hero Cultist kind of does the same thing. Or the Tomb King the Necrotect hero. Alright.
The deceiving horror.
Ooh.
Not possible.
Herald of change.
Sniped.
You die today.
No, Hailbrast is so good. Take the
You
replenishment.
will serve the god of magic.
And that got us another land battle in
Magic of chaos.
The Empire.
My power only grows.
Alright. Yeah, let's get that to tier 4. Can't really afford Chosen right now. terms of technology, all that's... This side's pretty well done. Could grab more of the changing of the ways. We got so many grimoires. Unit experience, that's pretty good. Storm of Fire. Yeah, let's unlock some of these.
Iridescent madness. I must have it.
Yeah. It would be cool if you could use grimoires to like fast build things, but that would make him so overpowered. More than he already is. Make the mistake of going the Carl problem will solve itself, and then when it inevitably does not solve itself. So I'm like, how could I ever seen this coming? True. True. I think in this patch, yeah, do this. Nice.
Magic.
Blue scribes are gonna go with this guy, and he's just gonna retreat.
This cannot be my destiny.
That way he can come over here
Sorcerer.
and recruit. Alright. Yeah, more money.
Of unwelcome truths.
We are going to come down here.
So static, so
Alright.
dull. Never change, never learn.
Let's move on. Yeah, in this patch or coming patch, like if whatever forces you're by, whether it's your enemies or allies, it seems the way they've changed like AI aggression and whatnot. If you leave whether they're a friend or enemy, if you leave them alone, they're going to grow like a strong legendary lord. For example, starting here, right when I played as Mother of Stankia, Kislev got smacked like it usually has been. But now, if we look diplomatically, just to see how many settlements they have and whatnot, like Kastalton's doing just fine. Zarina is doing just fine. Like I've never seen them do this well, more times than not in campaigns. The Carl is doing fantastic in this campaign. And so, as much as they've nerfed, like, okay, if the AI is far away from the player, as soon as you meet, say, your Nakai, and you meet Malekith, Malekith isn't going to declare war on you as much, which makes sense. Like, the player or the AI shouldn't be doing stupid things like that. But it also really kind of puts them on. Ooh, yeah, that's really, really good. To me anyway, it seems like the AI is just sort of on hold. So wherever you're not, so this area is, I think of it as active. Like the AI is going to be more aggressive. You know, the bigger power factions are going to be on the move a lot more. But say over here in Cathay, like everyone's kind of doing little things here and there. Like Cathay's probably winning against Village and Snicket, Deathmaster. But nothing's really going on until you go over there, and then it gets ramped up, kind of thing. It's kind of how I'm looking at it. Anyway, it's the feel that I've been getting when I've been playing.
So we should. Might be spells. Oh, right then.
Which I could definitely be wrong. That's just my personal take on how I've been seeing the game sort of play out. Which, on one hand, it's nice because the AI, like, typically you're not going to be like the Changeling who can just, boom, teleport somewhere. You know, like, it's going to take time for that to happen. But at the same time, it's nice that the AI just out of nowhere doesn't randomly declare war on you because they can. You know, like, the AI is doing a much better job on focusing on threats that are actually near them.
I am everyone.
Alright, let's attack Manfred.
Let's play some tricks.
Nice. Another 500. Very nice, and now I can see everything.
The deceiving horror.
Good.
Chaos.
Magical reserves. Alright, making the money. Let's do that one, and which one will be more beneficial down here? I'm trying to think. I think infantry, and then also just yeah.
Deceiver.
I feel like that's probably to save on hardware. If every faction was going 110% of the time, I'd imagine you need a super computer to play the game for longer. True. It's just really, like, for me anyway, it's a good, like, there are definitely downsides to it, but overall I really like the change. You know, like, now that I'm here, it makes sense that the AI cares about what I'm doing. But what didn't make sense was when you were playing, you know, as Cathay, you do a caravan, you meet, you know, the greenskins, and they declare war on you, and then march all the way through the Chaos Dwarves territory. They move through the Mountains of Morn, and then boom, here are some greenskins coming to attack you, even though they're getting absolutely smacked by people nearby them, and then they lose. You know, that AI gets wiped out because they're not paying attention to the immediate threat. Alright, let's do... let's just force war. 8 turns though, man. 8 turns. Let's grab the spell resistance for everybody.
Change is progress.
Good. Okay, let's move on. Now I believe I have, if I look at the theater for this area, I need to defeat Scarbrand. Then I can get the chainsword. Okay, Razor Sack. Okay. So I can do the Black Tower of Arkin. Camry. Okay, those are pretty doable. When this is just win battles against the Tomb Kings, that could be really useful. And okay, this is just becoming an ally with Kairos, which as long as he stays alive, we'll be okay. Let's move on. Cheryl will like the Changeling. Definitely. I think the Changeling is very fun. It's just, it's one of those campaigns that, again, it's like a Beastman campaign for content creators, where you can play it once and people will be like, oh wow, that's really fun, that's really cool. But, you know, like continue, like multiple streams of it, or like doing it like once every 2 months, it's probably just not going to be a thing. Didn't the raid, the Temple's mission, fail like 5 turns ago? It sure did. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Change of location.
Scarbrand, you're looking pretty scary these days, buddy. Plus he's got regeneration, 35% physical resistance. Granted, I do all magical attack, but he's ranked 30. Oh, he's ranked 30. This is not sure how. I'm not sure why he has the Norskin Regiments of Renown. Oof.
I am change.
Oof. Big oof. Alright, let's bring you
Forging into the unknown.
this way. Alright, building time. It wouldn't be terrible to get more supplies. So yeah, let's grab that. We're getting a good amount per turn, but more is always better. And yeah, we'll hold off on that for now. Have I met? I don't. Ooh.
Tomorrow, come, how shall I change your fate? Another.
Cool. Good. My economy's going up, but I just need more cold supply so I can keep building more buildings.
Whisperer of unwelcome.
If he were to attack me or declare war.
Deceivers, do not stand in the blood god's way.
Scout. The thing is, I'm gonna have to fight this one manually when the time does come. Spell resistance 40. So he's got 50% spell resistance. He's only got 10% resistance to my missiles though, because I have magic missiles. So he's not unkillable, but he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Yeah, the Changeling kind of reminds me of Scarbrand's campaign as well, where you don't need to think a lot about it. Like you can kind of do whatever you want, wherever you want, and it's fine. Now, in terms of Wanbo and Mother of Stankia's campaign, you actually have to have a strategy with that one. Hey, Scarbrand.
Chaos incarnate.
Sorry, buddy.
Fight fiercely.
And yep. Alright, now that should be one. Okay, it just hasn't registered yet.
Bringing bedlam.
What did I get here? The money building. Good, more infantry.
Pandemonium is
Now, if he comes back over here for some reason, I won't launch the attack on him. I need magic here. Which, in order to do that, I need more corruption. And... Yep, let's keep traveling this way, please. Ooh. Alright, just save the money this turn. It'd be cool if I could meet Nurgle and bring Kugath over here too. Ooh, tic-tac-toe.
I only obey core.
Alright, let's move on. So far, the Changeling campaign kind of reminds me of a Clan Rugeth campaign on crack. Warp Test, an old book. Like, it's just... You don't really have to... Like, whatever you want to do with a Changeling campaign, you can do. Like, you can go anywhere you want, and you're going to be fine. The only thing you really have to keep in mind is always make sure you... Oh, he just made that so much easier. Just always make sure you end up in your province. That way you stay hidden. That's all you have to do.
Deceiver.
And the rest of it is cake after that.
I am change.
Alright, let's make sure that registered. Razor sacked the following number of settlements. 3 out of these. It looks like I would have sacked it. So I'm wondering, since earlier it canceled this mission, that now it's not registering it, even though it says it's here. I think the fact that that mission canceled a few turns ago, it's bypassing the fact that it's still showing itself.
Chaos incarnate.
Which is unfortunate because I really could use the immune to desert attrition. Oh, I already got that one. Attacking. Try saving the game, attacking and reload. Maybe, yeah, maybe.
The deceiving horror.
I'm just not sure.
Space is a mortal.
I'll still be hidden here, and I'm not gonna lose any magic. I just need to get over there. Why did it cancel? I'm not sure. Yeah, I brought it up earlier today. There are, when playing as the Changeling, there are various things that happen that I'm not really sure why it happens. For example,
Awaiting opportunity. Destiny.
Let's stay over here. That way, I stay in Krugenheim. For example, you'll be earlier in the stream. The Grombrindel's faction got wiped out, and it got rid of the opportunity to get one of this one right here. So it said eliminate, the ancestral throng. You'll get this item. He got wiped out, and so the mission for this, or the theater, said it was like you couldn't get it anymore. And the same thing happened to the Loot the Pyramids. And now that I'm there, I've done that first part. It should say 1 out of 3. It didn't do it. But then also earlier, Nakai and the Defenders of the Great Plan got wiped out. I didn't do it, and it didn't cancel it, and it actually gave me the magic barrier as a reward. So I'm not sure what is determining on when the player actually gets the credit for it versus that you didn't do it, you can't access it anymore, so you can no longer get that bonus. But that is a good point. I am going to save it just to see if that'll kind of trigger it, and just reload it and see if it kind of updates it. Yeah, I'm not really sure why it fails either, especially in the instance where they're still alive. I'm not sure. Right, but I'm saying, like, earlier in the stream, it said, like, the mission got taken away because Grombrindel's faction got destroyed. And so since he was no longer on the campaign map, that you couldn't obviously fulfill that mission. It can be frustrating, Anon. Yeah. It's frustrating because you don't know where he is. Physically, like you can know the general area where he's at because of the corruption, but you don't know where he is physically because you can't see him. So it's just very stressful. It's like a Beastman campaign, but you can't see their camp. If you're like going up against them or whatever, you can zoom in on the map. You can see that Beastman like camp forming. You'll hear like cows like grunting and whatnot. It's basically like playing against them without that on the campaign map. If you're playing as Dracofestus or Kazric, is it impossible to get rid of the cults and wipe out his faction? I'm not sure. Yeah. I've played a little bit of a Empire campaign, and I never actually met him on the battlefield. The only way I was ever able to tell where he actually was via corruption. So I'm not sure if, like, for the player, for example, like if the Changeling is just in like just this regular stance, right? if Volkmar, if I'm at war with, okay, better example, Manfred. So if Manfred force marches over here and I'm not in an ambush stance, the game still triggers me and asks me if I want to fight him. If I hit no, it's like he doesn't even, it's like he doesn't even know I'm there. So he kind of has two forms of ambush.
Take time to plan our journey.
Because he actually has ambush stance, which will trigger a battle if you're at war. But if you're just in regular stance, it's a regular battle. It's not an ambush battle. But the AI doesn't know that you're actually going to attack him unless you launch the fight. So I'm more worried about that, where if you encounter him as the player versus the AI Changeling, if he's not in ambush stance, will he still be able to ambush you like that and do a regular battle? Because then it won't matter whether you're in camp stance or not, because that'll still trigger the attack, if that makes sense. It's kind of, it sounds weird, but it can happen. Let's do do the mastery of scheming.
The means to my
Ambush stance. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to. I didn't really explain that the greatest, but basically, when you're going up against him, will he be able to ambush attack you in regular stance like you can as the player? Where, moving in a camp stance to protect yourself from being ambushed won't matter, because when he's just in regular stance and the enemy walks past you, it still triggers a regular, like, land battle, pre-battle screen. So, because then you just don't know what the heck to do. And that's why I think when you're in the Empire and you start popping things down, that's why you see a lot of the times the enemies, when you're around the enemy, they just sit in settlements like this because they don't know how to attack you. They don't know where you're at. They don't know how they're going to pick you off. And so they'd rather sit in their settlements and try and beat you in a siege than take the risk of being attacked in the open field.
Tzeentch wills it.
How fixed players who are against the Changeling. Yeah, definitely. It could make it can make things unplayable for the Empire. I totally get where you're coming from. Because if we go back up here, I'll show you guys. Whoa, I can get you. Problem is I don't have a cult there. So like earlier, after I finished the stream and you guys rewatched the VOD, so like several turns, the AI was just sitting in their settlements because they didn't know where I was at and they couldn't do anything about it. Let's take the chance and snipe him. He doesn't have any spells yet. Let's just get rid of him. Take the money. Alright, good. There's no one nearby.
Agent of change.
And, alright, let's do life magic and fire magic. Don't have any of those units, so not worth it. Let's just grab melee defense.
Change beckons.
And Infernal Gateway. Good.
A gift of
How many battles is that now in the Empire? 3. Okay. Volkmar.
Always scheming. They will enjoy my surprise.
Let's come over this way. And, yep, get more supplies. Good. Let's move on. Gotta be careful though that if we get detected, it could be really bad for us down there. I hope they add a % chance to discover him looming around in territories. I feel like one thing they could do, if you keep your corruption low, like in a province thing, right? Where each region, if your province or your corruption is low, it gives you like a X% chance to discover the changeling, that kind of thing, or like a changeling cult. That way, you don't have to pop in the anti-corruption building in every single settlement, wasting a building slot for that building.
It's you.
Let's move on. I think the rest, but if you had to let me pledge your sour soul to one of the chaos gods, including the horned red Hesha, who would it be? Ooh, that's a tough one.
Bringing back.
Who would I devote myself to, eh?
Only obey Bloodfather.
Absurd!
Thank you.
My cantrips and capers will have them.
Alright, let's see if that triggered this time. Yeah, it did. Okay, that got it to trigger. Okay, good. So that save worked.
I am everyone.
Flamestorm.
And no.
Alright, now let's do... Excuse me. That's not... I don't need that because I don't ever plan on having any allies. Nor do I plan on doing that kind of recruitment. And let's do that. More campaign movement range.
Mortal foibles, immortal strength.
Money. Okay.
The Raven God.
Let's do heaven magic.
Herald of
And let's do Talonheim.
sorcery. Magic will be your
Which... Okay, they don't have anybody near me, so... I mean, Drek is on her way, but she can't reach me this turn. So we should be okay. Alright. We're getting so many grimoires. For a faction in a campaign that you don't really need grimoires, it's sort of redundant on how many... Or, not redundant, it's sort of pointless on how many you can generate in his campaign. Because there aren't enough settlements to, enough changing of the ways to spend enough. Ooh, I'll tell you what, Kairos. This will make Kairos love me. Yeah, I'll be able to get a confederate. At least I'll be able to at least get him an alliance with him, maybe even a confederation, because I'll just keep transferring him settlements. Let's move on. But anyway, to answer, who would I pledge myself to? I think Tzeentch, because I would love to be able to manipulate time and see the future, and I like magic and I like missiles. Want a jet. So yeah, I think I'd go with Tzeentch.
The deceiving horror.
Hey, Volkmar. Fight. Plus, it makes the change in campaign riskier, which is nice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Death's horrific vision.
Plus for just like Anano was saying, for factions that can't build the anti-corruption building, that would be a way for them to be able to detect him. Because almost every faction in the game has some form of anti-corruption
Who
building.
shall I be today?
Alright. Buildings. Sterland. Let's build that. Grimoires, money. Shifting sands. Let's do... No, that's not making me anything. Alright, let's grab some more missile units, please.
Meet your fate. In Tzeentch's name,
Oh, very nice.
a change of rule is at hand.
They'll make enough money.
Magic
Or
of
they'll make
chaos.
money eventually. Alright, let's do Shadow Magic. Hellbrass, do Replenishment.
Ever changing.
Infernal Gateway, good. Alright.
Deceiver.
Okay, now I need to... In order to get that tech done, I need to go sack the Black Tower of Arkan. And at some point, I need to get rid of Scarbrand as well. He's gotten 5 levels in 5 turns. My goodness. Let's move on. The other thing too, I feel like the Changeling is going to do as the AI. So here, okay, here's a prime example, right? I'm in a settlement that, I'm in a province that I have a cult in, so I'm hidden. It's part of his mechanic. I'm hidden. I wasn't in an ambush stance or any stance other than, it's just in a regular stance, and it's prompting me to attack him if I want to, right? It's not an ambush or anything like that. It's just a regular land battle. Show you guys, right? Now, if I decline the attack, because he's not attacking me, I'm attacking him. Decline it. Nothing happens. He continues through. It's like I was ambushing him, but I wasn't ambushing him. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about as the player going up against him that I'm worried about. Is because if I can do that as the player, can he do that as the AI, where going into encamp stance isn't going to help you if you move into his zone of control? Because his mechanic bypasses that. If that makes sense. Alright, let's do the cult building. And let's do the Arcane Mirth ability. Mirth ability.
Is progress.
Now, if I would like to get the Impervious Skin. That way I could get some more ward save. And, alright, the Chainsword would be good. Which just have to defeat Scarbrand, which I can't, excuse me. He's actually doing well. I'll be able to keep transferring settlements every 10 turns. Spread corruption. Let's do it here. I do feel like they just need to tone down how many grimoires he can make. They either need to tone this down, because I can never spend all of these. So they either need to tone down how many you can make, or make these more expensive, or make, ideally they make more of the Changing of the Ways.
Agent of change.
Don't take stuff out of the campaign, just put more in.
Concealing our presence.
Let's move on. He's been eating cornflakes and now he's a big strong boy. He's been roided up, that's for sure. Now, in terms of factions that will still be able to deal with him if they were to get attacked, vampire counts will be much more successful because they don't rely on missile units, and even though they are demons and will have barrier and whatnot, you should be able to deal with them in melee, I feel like.
I refuse.
Come over here.
Awaiting opportunity.
He can't reach me.
No.
He can. I can also flee
Tzeentch bestows
because he can only reach me
glorious
in
burden
force march. So if he detects me and attacks me, I'll just retreat.
As fate demands.
All right, let's come over here
Faster, faster.
and a camp stand so we don't take any attrition, and then we'll sack the Black Tower of Arkan, and we won't have to worry about being in desert climate anymore. All right, making plenty of cash. Is it worth going up to tier 3 for some of these? Yeah, that one is, and that one is. Be an extra 300 apiece, so in total another 600 gold to turn.
Chaos incarnate.
Good. Okay. Open gates. I don't need to do that just yet. Not that you ever really need to do it, but yeah, I'm generating almost 400 a turn. Like, you just can't spend, like, even if you spend or use every single changing of the ways, by the time you can use them again, you'll have generated all your grimoires back. And how many settlements owned? I have 40. Okay, I'm generating about just under 10 grimoires per settlement. All right, let's move on.
Dearest foe is your soul.
No. But on this coming Wednesday, though, in the morning, I do plan on doing a... I don't know what I'm going to do, which one I'm going to do, whether... but I might... It's either going to be Festus, the Empire, or Vampire Count campaign to test it out.
Always scheming.
And so we'll be able to experience it firsthand on whether or not it's how much of a pain in the butt it can be.
Everyone. Let's play some tricks.
Which, give it a turn and then the should. Or did it already do it? Yeah, give it a turn and that'll register that I've done it.
Bringing bedlam.
Alright, let's do control. Do money. Oh wow, that's making me can make a lot of money.
Impossible.
Same thing with you. Yep, let's get that up to tier 4. But I think it's time we recruit another army as well. Because I'm definitely going to be able to afford one here really, really soon.
Awaits. As the raven bids.
Alright, let's underway jump here. Is there anything... sorry, wrong button. In terms of technology, can I reduce global recruitment by any means? I don't think you can as Tzeentch. No, you can't. You can increase your capacity, but you can't reduce the time it takes. That's fair. Okay. Let's move on. And this is what I mean too about the AI just hanging out in their settlements. I've only seen the AI do this when playing as the Changeling.
Herald of Change.
Like, they don't even change their stance. They're literally so afraid of you as the player ambushing them. They're just like, nope, I'm gonna sit in the settlement.
Change in cut.
Alright, what could I get?
Change is
Get rid of you. And let's grab... Ooh.
Do not question my wisdom.
Let's grab some of them.
The deceiving horror.
Why didn't you trigger? Sandwalkers. Immune to vampire corruption, barrier. Alright, let's pop in a save and see if that triggers it. Because right now it's not showing. It's showing that I've completed it in here, but it hasn't given me the actual reward there. So let's just load it up. I've saved it. Let's load it up and see if that prompts it. But I appreciate everyone being here today, guys. Really decent turnout. Thank you guys for chilling. Which I also might end up doing that campaign today too over on Kick. I don't know what I'll end up doing. Alright. So it hasn't done it yet.
My cantrips and capers will have them cursing. Remove. Let's play some tricks. As fate demands. The deceiving horror.
Yeah, do the perplexing meddler. It's a good debuff in the region.
Such power.
And it still hasn't triggered it. It's odd. And then just save the money. He's recruit. 2 turns to recruit. Alright, well at least get a second one. Since I have the money for it. Can I trade you settlement yet? No. How about diplomacy? Do you start?
But we foresaw this.
Okay.
By his powers. It shall be.
Okay. He's actually... He's doing really well. I don't think you can trade, though. Let's move on. Yeah, I want to come back over here and get Scarbrand. I would like to get the chain sword.
Friend and
Where's he at?
We cannot be reasoned.
Is he... Yeah, I feel like that got transferred.
Wrath incarnate.
I know what I can do. Alright, so Scarbrand's right here. Yeah, it still hasn't triggered. It must have bugged out.
I am Change.
Alright, let's force march over here.
Faster, faster. Time is fleeting.
I serve the chamber. A boon from master.
It's an extra 300. I'll take it.
Chaos awaits.
He's still recruiting 1 turn. And then could do Kemperbad or Grunberg. And getting to Altdorf won't be difficult. We'll be able to sack that and make some money. And yeah, we'll come over here and do Kemri. And keep finding Scarbrand. But yeah, it looks like he's chilling here for now. Alright, let's move on. I'm hoping anyway too, when you're going up against him, just like the regular AI, they'll make some stupid decisions. Because when you do go, I mean, I'll be able to show you here. When you do come and sack
Impossible.
a settlement,
Always scheming.
well, I might actually have to fight this one manually. Now, you have an opportunity to make a cult or just raise it, and knowing the AI and it being chaos, there's a very good chance he could take the chance to raise a settlement instead of putting down a cult, which would make him detectable in that region.
Magical madness.
Because he doesn't have a cult in that area.
Fight fiercely, but not fair.
Just do everybody. Yeah, do Vlad, that's fine. Could have Volkmar fight against Volkmar. Ooh, he's got some good abilities here. Unbreakable. Ooh, he's got banishment as well.
What fun!
Now, how much he's got regeneration. So you can get quite a bit of ward save, right? You can get 40% ward save. If he's losing, he'll get more physical resistance, which we'll bypass that. So it's always going to be 40% ward save. And spell resistance, he can get up to 80%. So sniping him with missiles is not going to work either.
My cantrips and capers will have them cursing.
Alright, let's see how we do.
Tzeentch spare us. All unfolds as planned.
Alright, let's
I
do
was
it. Alright. Yeah,
you
just sack that.
died today.
Good, another 300. Get him off the war shrine.
Sorcerer.
Don't like the lords to be on the war shrine.
With this, I will sow change.
That's pretty good, but it's more about getting him here towards the end of this. Let's do demon magic.
Ever changing.
Nope. Firestorm.
A gift of Zenith.
Got the money building, that's good. And recruitments. There we go.
Magic of Tail.
Alright.
Deceiver.
Not possible.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's move on.
Pandemonium is my name. A fine locus of worship.
Not that that'll do anything for me. Yeah, just hold on to it for now.
Whisperer of unwelcome.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating that that's not working the way it should be, but just add it to the list, I suppose.
Meat. Tested for
Good. Good or bad. Money. Yep. Just gotta spend all of these points just to unlock the Scrolls of the Apocalypse there.
change beckons.
Tzeentch's Firestorm. Next turn, they'll ask if I want to become a Demon Prince? I believe. Alright. Money. No, wrong one. Yep, do Waldenhof, that's good. And let's do Arcane Surge.
I love Loci. What trickster wouldn't?
Supreme sorcery.
Nice. Let's move on. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I just gotta run to the restroom, but we'll continue as soon as I get back. 1 second.
Ah!
1,000 years pass.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, let's ascend him.
Annihilation awaits.
Having the blue scribes in there kind of makes up for the fact that he's going to lose a little bit. Alright, yeah, let's do that. And then his magic. What's he? Okay.
Killing will be all the easier. There shall be no rest. Destruction awaits.
Good. Ooh, there's Ariel.
Ringing bedlam.
Tzeentch's slave. Tzeentch's sorcerer.
Good.
I am Change.
Should I?
A scribe, a summoning pentafex.
Ooh, 4 turns.
Empower magics.
Okay.
Always scheming.
Well, let's...
Take time to plan our japes.
Come here so we replenish. We'll take Qatar next turn. And yeah, keep recruiting there. Everybody's moved. Alright, let's move on. Which,
Statecraft is the folly of the...
no. It's tempting, because I could use the money, but I don't want to do it. For those of you who are here and want to support me further, yeah, we'll take the experience for the Blue Scribes. I know what things may seem like, but I do stream over on Kick. There's a lot of stuff that I can explain if you guys have any questions. But if you want to go over there, give me a follow. I'd greatly appreciate it. I don't like doing this during my live streams because I just feel awkward doing it. But just with the... I'm going to fight this one manually so we don't take much damage. That way, too, we can see the Blue Scribes. There are several things that you can do. I know a lot of people have claimed that it's just a gambling site and whatnot. The good thing about it is you can block those categories so you don't have to see it. And in terms of a content creation, it just has a faster way of allowing me to be able to continue to make content than YouTube does. And... just with the uncertainty of what could happen with Total War and content creation for Total War, I'm just trying things out, just seeing if it could be something that I could keep doing. That way I don't just have to 100% just cancel making content, because I really do enjoy it. I love hanging out with you guys. I love enjoying the content creation process and whatnot. But when you have a wife and daughter and full-time job and family and friends, it can make things difficult at times to manage all that time. And so it's a way where I could potentially keep doing things. And so yeah, if you guys want to go over there it's kind of a combination of Twitch and YouTube. A subscription like on YouTube there is called a follow over there. But just if you want to support the creator, and then consider if you have any questions, again, anyone is more than welcome to ask, and I will do my best to answer them. But the threshold in order to be monetized over there is only 75 followers, and so the threshold is very low. I haven't been able to stream over there lately just due to work and other things going on in life, but I will be making a big effort to be able to stream on there more often, because as a content creator, I mean, you kind of have to think of it as a job, and you just have to be able to adapt. And I don't know what's going to happen with this DLC. I don't know what's going to happen with Total War, Warhammer as a whole. But I just have to keep my options open, and luckily it does allow a avenue where I don't have to quit content creation, because it's just my channel on YouTube is very Total War oriented, and as much as I love Total War, there's always the possibility that at some point it could come to an end and I have to be able to branch out, and Kick allows me to do that. So alright, I need to take out that Waystalker because it's getting in my way. Because he's doing a lot of damage to me. Alright, what'd I get? Ooh, Life Bloom? Yeah, do it on yourself. Oh man, this guy is so fun. Alright, Flamestorm. He's taking a lot of damage, which isn't good. Ideally, I'd get like regrowth or something and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But anyway. What is Acquiescence? Ooh. Alright, let's go. Actually, I kind of want to see this ability. I haven't used it before. It looks really cool, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So, kind of cool for the aesthetics, but not necessarily the greatest damage dealing thing in the world either. Alright, let's go. Talons of the Night will be a good spell to pop down in here. He doesn't do armor piercing. Usually though, unlike YouTube though, for anyone who is willing to go over there and support me there, it is a very new platform, and so it doesn't have like it doesn't have a way to set up a stream like YouTube does, where you can schedule stuff. It's just there. But I mean, you can do that on YouTube as well, but you can also set stuff up if you wish. Nice. Ooh, Infernal Gateway. Let's do something cheap. It's only 3 wins of magic. Alright, let's take out the Waystalker. It's gonna miss. Walk into that. Nice. Oh, the blue scrubs are... actually, heal yourself. Another Chain Lightning. I'll take it. What do we get? Nothing healing. Alright, let's push through with these guys. Alright, go take on the Bright Wizard. Ooh, I wonder if it's... oh, alright, take on the Thane. Take on the Thane, never mind. Alright, let's give you some... oh no, wrong one. don't want him to disintegrate. That mage 1400. Where's that witch hunter? That waystalker is doing loads of damage. Needs to be something cheap.
Faster, minion!
Yeah, come on, Disc!
Yeah!
Come on.
The purpose is served!
Yeah!
Go!
Alright, he's doing fine against the Thane. Just something cheap. Hopefully I can get regrowth. Alright, there's the Waystalker.
Just do it! I don't know!
It done 2,000 damage, and it's probably all been against him. Good thing is he cast stuff for super cheap. Alright, regrowth. Damn it. At least he's able to heal himself here. Can give myself more winds of magic. What's the cheapest? 4 wins. Come on. Yeah, go after the Waystalker. Come on, I need regrowth. Alright, let's go get that spellcaster. Damn it. Come on, regrowth. It's just random luck if I'll even get it. I can keep trying though. I don't think I'm gonna get it. That's alright. The blue scribes are pretty fun though. Pretty fun. But yeah, that Waystalker did quite a number on us. Alright. Let's do symbiotic.
For the prince.
And elf magic. Bound. Let's just do melee defense.
Demon prince.
Jeez, how many?
Useful adornments.
Alright. Changeling, what do I want to do with you?
Malice drives me.
Just in case he ends up losing it someday.
The Changeling.
Let's do How much do I need? 10,000? Okay. Just hold off on the money for now then.
Marvelous.
Because I would like to get more of those.
Madness.
Alright, let's recruit there. And just hold off, that way we get 10 grand. And we can build the beast down there.
Chaos incarnate.
Alright, let's move on.
Let us move on. Too few Jews in this drive.
Nice. Nice. Alright, now. Ooh.
Deceiver. We are more than mortal.
Alright, that way next turn we can take Kemri. Or Kemri, whatever. Alright.
I have risen. Tzeentch knows where.
Uh-oh. He can see me. But that's okay.
Me.
Alright, let's...
Magic is mine. We.
Yeah, channel magic. Stay in this province. If he comes over here, we'll be okay. Kairos.
The great.
Can I give him a settlement yet? Sure can. Let's give him... Let's give him the Black Pyramid of Nagash. I still... Oh man, I'm generating so many.
The board's in. What?
Oh no, sorry. Clicked on the wrong thing.
Do you approach Kairos for revelation or profit? Another.
In for a penny, in for a pound. No. Could give me another 150. Hey, Rue, how we doing, man? All right. All right, that'll be good. Let's move on. It's been a fine Sunday evening so far. I'm happy to hear that, buddy.
You choose to conspire with...
No. Say, I can't complain myself. It's been a pretty good day. It's been a good stream. Doesn't feel like I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, but, you know. You know what they say. Time flies when you're having fun. Alright, so let's do... Storm of Fire.
The joy we shall have with that.
And do you have...
Agreed.
Do you have any cheese at all? No.
The deceiving.
Alright, let's take Kemri.
For the scheme.
Yep, looks like I'm not going to get that bonus.
Many hijinks and many
Do
souls
missile
for a
resistance,
master.
which is frustrating, but it is what it is.
Incarnate.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. I wonder. It's keeping track, because that is the 4th one I've done, but it's not giving me that the bonus. Gonna put a steam marker. Cool armor drop too. Oh, I'm happy for you, man. I don't know what FF14 is, but I'm happy it's going well for you.
Ruination and
Alright, let's move on. Alright, let's sack that.
for now.
And do rat magic. Let's keep moving towards the Scrolls of the Apocalypse.
Dark
Middle shifting, that's good.
glorious tools of chaos.
And alright, that's 100, just a stagnant 150. Carrick Drogmar, how much is that gonna do? Only 100. It's the newer the Final Fantasy. Oh, I gotcha. Very nice, very nice. Closest I ever got to a game like that was why can't I think of it now? Was Kingdom Hearts. Still play it actually. Now that it's on PC, I still play the crap out of it. But
Master Deans.
all right, let's go through the intern, shall we? You played it with me in a Oh yeah. I haven't played it, I think, since then, cause like life just was like goodbye to your free time. But all right.
Shame.
All right, pretty solid start. Yeah, we'll take that, and we'll take that for some money.
Tzeentch.
Pop that down. We'll get ready there.
A scissor.
I need some flanking. I got a lot of infantry. I don't know if I need that many infantry units actually.
Tzeentch wills it.
All right, let's come into ambush stance.
Spider to the fly.
Where is Scarbrand? And he's way up here now. I don't like that. Is he going to be the one who gets to? I think you will be the one that gets to sack Altdorf next turn. But I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna go help my wife with my kiddo. She's just having a rough day. I appreciate you guys. I will be live tonight on Kick. There is a link in the live chat there if you guys want to go and support me. Typically, I stream there later at night, like I do during, and sometimes like I've been streaming late on YouTube with early access and whatnot. The reason for that, I will be explaining in a review video coming up. But a lot of the things in that video I can't talk about, and so I don't want to talk about it now, because then I can only give you guys like 20% of what I want to talk about. So there'll be, come Wednesday, there will be something involving all of that will be in the review of the DLC. But anyway, thanks to you guys again for the support. It was a great stream, and I will see you guys hopefully tonight on Kick. Again, there's a link in the live chat if you guys want to go and support me there. And if not, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I doubt I'll continue this campaign. If anything, I kind of want to start a campaign in the Empire region, going up against the Changeling and seeing if we can find him out, you know, discover him and deal with him that way. But again, thanks again for the support, guys. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.